Cosplay, Menschen, Hintergründe. Alles zusammen, nur wo? Hoodie Place ist zurück mit einem neuen Interview. Wieder live on air, nur für euch. Hier der Mensch hinter dem Mic und mit dem Mic. Olli.
Ja, ihr Lieben, da sind wir wieder zurück. Hier ist Hoodie Place Resurrection. Ja, und ihr fragt euch vor allem immer noch Hoodie Place im Intro. Ja, da wird dran gearbeitet und zeitnah wird hier auch das entsprechende Modi-Bit und Opener vorhanden sein für die Erweiterung Hoodie Place Resurrection. Schön, dass ihr wieder einschaltet und dabei seid. Hier ist das unglaublichste und tollste Interview, was man sich vorstellen kann. Und zwar mit Helena Josefsson. Und zwar Interview 42 und das 4. Interview als Hoodie Place Resurrection. Am 19.04.2021 habe ich mit Helena gesprochen, die lange Barockset mitgesungen als Lied, Background Vocal und auch sehr gut mit denen befreundet ist und mit Per Gessel immer noch befreundet ist. Es war wirklich so für mich, als hätten wirklich zwei Freunde gesprochen, die sich schon ewig kennen. Und ich hoffe, ihr fühlt diese Magie auch. Das folgende Interview ist in Englisch. Also lange Worte, kurzer Sinn. Ab geht's. Viel Spaß. Das folgende Interview ist in Englisch. Here we go. So here folks, we are back. Hoodie Place Resurrection. And it was Monday and so in the morning from Sweden and Germany. But here's Helena. How are you doing, Helena? How are
Hello,
you?
Olli.
Hey.
I'm fine. Hi. Good morning.
Morning. That's really great. You know, I'm so glad to have you here and we can talk about. Thank you very much you joined me
Yeah.
this
Thank
morning.
you for asking. Thank you.
Of course, really love the time. Yeah, how was your weekend? How was the stream? And tell what.
Yeah. It was the Saturday was great because there was a live stream concert and it was a long time since we played. And it's my favorite theater. It's just a very small one. Normally we are like under 200 people there. So now during this time we were filmed and it was so much fun. But I was a little bit nervous because my husband, he got corona just before, and we have in Sweden like a little bit more we don't have lockdown, so we have to always think ourselves, is this gonna be okay? And then I was nervous because I didn't know he had it, and my musicians, I was rehearsing with them, but we are all fine, and no one. It was just my husband who had it, so it's all good now.
Yeah, that's great to hear. So glad that your family okay. That's really really important in these days. You know.
Yeah.
That's really, really important. Yeah, you starting singing in so young years. What is you just a moment. What does you first wish to be a singer or something like that, or have you another job what you wish for?
Yeah,
When you started.
I started when I was 7 years to sing in a choir. And then I was dancing and playing the piano. And then it was just, I wanted to be an artist or like a troll, someone in the forest who could do what they want.
Yeah.
So I think maybe being a musician for me is also a sort of a freedom that I can make my own work, and I am a troll, a singing troll.
Yeah.
So that's what I wanted to do.
When you look back today, was the right move to become a musician and a female singer? Was this the right move when you look back?
Yeah, when I look back, it was a good. I'm a very sensitive person, and I need to always have some time to think about everything that I feel, and then I need to do something with it too, and it's music, and if I didn't have that, I think I would not be a healthy person. But if I could do something else, then it would be something artistic, like making clay pots, or I could be working with the climate to, like, I like to grow vegetables, and I could work with the climate in the cities, or I could work with the young people, like maybe with music, but still young people, just helping them find the creativity, something like that.
That's a great look back when you ask me. I'm really glad when you say so, and you look back on so positive way. That's good. That's really good. You know.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, and you have so many in your vita, in your history. What is when you say what your solo project? What is the greatest thing what you did when you made solo music?
In my solo music, yeah, it was. I'm always like fresh in my. So Saturday was the best, the live stream. But before that, one day I was singing in Berlin. It was a long time ago now, but it was a really great concert in Berlin, together with some other Swedish band called the Soundtrack of Our Lives.
Yeah.
That was amazing, I think, because of the audience, and it's probably many people who like Roxette who came then,
Yeah.
and they knew the lyrics, and they were amazing, and that's yeah. So Saturday and Berlin, and
You.
then of course Sandy Moosh, my band Sandy Moosh also. We
Yeah.
have some great moments, because it's one of my best friends and my husband, and we enjoyed it together. So that's special too.
That's perfect. It sounds really perfect. Really.
Yeah.
It sounds really perfect. Yeah, after I saw you in Roxette, Per Guesses Roxette, I listened all your solo stuff, and my favorite album from you is your first one. Your first one.
Yeah, my first one.
Yeah, I love that. I love that. Every song from that is so crystal clear, and you have a so pure voice, so hard, so power when you singing, when it's, wow, it's overwhelming for me, it was so great.
Thank you.
No problem, no
Yeah,
problem.
it was a nice album, because it was Per Gessle who was my record deal. He is the,
Perfect, perfect.
he is the only one who ever believed in me. I mean, in the business, he was the only one who wanted to work with me like that.
Yeah,
So he said, "Well, would you want to record an album?" So he paid for the whole thing, and it was crazy. We could have string quartet, we could have Christopher Lundqvist's studio for how many days we wanted, and so he did that for me, and I will never forget it. And
yeah,
that was very, very special. Now I'm more like an independent artist, so I do everything myself, and I pay everything myself, do everything, but that's fun too. But it was, I mean, he is actually really important in my music life also.
yeah, for sure. Obviously, you singing with Roxette all the time. How you join Roxette? How you find Per you, or do you know Per before?
Yeah, I found he actually, when I was younger, I was recording on every, like, pop band in the city of Malmö.
Yeah,
There is a band called The Ark, and I was as a Danish band called Swan Lee, and then there was Japanese artists who wanted to record in the Cardigan studio,
yeah,
and I was like a pop person, so I could sing backing vocals for them. And then when Per was recording with the Christopher for the Massarine album, he said that I need a woman voice now. And Christopher just asked around, and well, I was everywhere, so he found me. And then I tried, and Per wasn't there, that was good because I would have been too nervous.
I
But
understand.
he wasn't there, so I just recorded, and then he liked it, so we kept it, and yeah, that's how it started.
Wow, 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 wow. That is really, really, really a great story. What so many ways they found you. It's just so many ways you tell. Wow, it's amazing, incredible, really,
Yeah,
really.
it's probably the thing, when you just do what you really love, then people gonna find it, and that's the secret. It's that you should just try to do what you love, and then there will be some good ways coming up. And some people say, "Oh, you're so lucky." Yeah, I'm lucky, but also I was working whatever I could do, I was doing that.
Yeah, yeah,
So I wasn't sitting at home and playing for myself. Then they wouldn't have found me.
yeah. It's really incredible. Of course. Uh, Tell me, what is your three favorite Roxette songs?
Oh, the first one is Queen of Rain.
Yes.
I love that song. It's so beautiful.
Of course, really, really. I loved it too.
And then what could I say? Yeah, I'm I'm probably pretty commercial listener, so it must have been Love when Marie sings that. I just think that her voice is incredible there.
Yeah, yeah. That's very
It's
true.
so bright up there, and it's still soft and bright. That's special. Most people have a bright and a little cold voice up there.
Yeah,
He has a warm.
yeah.
Yeah, so it must have been love. And what could I say? Um, what more? It's yeah, Joyride, of course, because it's a childhood memory.
Oh, yes, of course. Me too, me too, me too.
I can say that even though I know that some of the less famous songs might be even better, but these are the songs that I think will always stay with me.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, that is so. Marie's voice and the music is, yeah, when this first came in your life, this whole life with you, I learned it,
Yeah,
and every time when I listen Marie, she gave me so warm, so safety with her voice that is incredible. Never
yeah.
before in my life a person gave me so much feeling. I,
No.
except you too, except you too.
Oh, thank you, Ollie.
Yeah, you must. I must just really tell you, I watched Pierre Gess's Roxette on a DVD. So
Okay.
I watched the whole concert, and when Listen to Your Heart came, and you singing that, and oh gosh, wow, what happened here? What so say to me, what is happening here? Who's this incredible woman? I don't know her with the name, I don't know really not your name, and I listen over and over this Listen to Your Heart part. What you have so I don't know. I don't know how to describe. So you have so give him some beautiful. You give them so much heart, so much power. Of course, I have tears when I watched it. But it was good, and I feel so honored, so proud you singing that. It was wow, wow.
Oh,
I was really touched. And after that, I looking for every single contact you, and you say yeah, I sent the email, and yeah, after that I sent you an email first. That was my
yeah,
first intention. And
yeah.
was overwhelming and was really good. And when I watched today the Listen to Your Heart part with you, I'm made so and or looking so over there, to the heaven, and I'm sure my loved ones would with me when I hear this. And when I watch it every time, I must say thank you, Marie. I'm sure you watching it and you proud of Helena. I really
Oh,
I say that.
oh,
And this was
yeah. she was, when I was 8 years, I got for my birthday her album. It was the one, Den sjunde vågen, or
Yeah,
the album
yeah, I know the
that,
name. Yeah, I know the name. Yeah,
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 and I was so caught by her, and I love her songwriting too. I think it's very, very special, certainly, and that's why I'm singing Ett hus vid havet, because that is a song that I think that you can always sing it. You can just sing it whenever you do something. You can just sing it. It's a perfect song to to use every day.
yeah, yeah,
And I love her songwriting and Sparvaga and so on. So I just think that she was a very sensitive and warm, and I think that it was a little hard for her when she was. It must have been very hard to see that we were still playing. And I mean, she was like me. She wants to play.
yeah, yeah.
It's like a horse that can't be running, a horse who can't run on the fields, or it's horrible. So I think it was hard for her to see that we were playing. But then I think, and I couldn't understand that first, because to me she is a goddess, and she is like so I but then everyone is just a person.
Yeah, a person.
no
Yeah,
one,
yeah, 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 yeah.
no one can be more than a human being, and even though she is loved by millions of people, she still is a person, and she
Yeah,
has
it's
a
true.
soul, and a heart can never be bigger than it is. And so I think that it was also hard for her to see. but Per is also, needs to play and write and sing, otherwise he is not the person.
Yeah,
So he had to play too. So in the beginning, I think I felt that one day when we spoke, I felt that she was sad. And I said that, oh my God, it must have been hard for her.
yeah,
But then she came up on stage again, and then she was receiving all that love from the audience. And I feel that even though it, of course, was hard for her health, I think it was worth it, because she was, she needed that to be herself all the time.
yeah. That's just really true. Marie loved the stage, the fans, the music. I saw that every time when I watched them.
Yeah,
When she became sick. And
yeah,
after a long break, 2011, I saw her in a small concert here yeah, and she was I saw in her face, she was so happy to get on
yeah,
stage again and to see the audience, the fans. And
yes,
this was yeah, that's really really
yeah,
obviously she missed it at the break because of her sickness. I
yeah.
was she missed it all the time.
She missed it all the time. Yeah,
And I donate for her when she became sick in the past.
yeah,
A little.
yeah.
I donate a little for her because
Oh,
I was really hard timed in a
yeah,
so many years ago. I was really young, of course. And
yeah,
I lived with my foster mother, and she gave me all the information about Roxette in my youngest years. And uh, and
yeah.
I remember she came in one day in my
Mm,
room and say, "Little her, Marie's sick, and she
yeah,
she needs a break up from Roxette, and it's very dangerous." I said, "Oh, what has happened?" She told me about that,
yeah,
and I say to her, "Come on, we give a little donation to her." So she contact the management for Roxette, and yeah,
yeah.
I sent a little for me, and
Oh,
yeah,
yeah,
I do this for her because what I think I own her a lot, you know. She was with me
Yeah.
in very dark times, in good times,
Mm.
and and you know, I became with 5 to my foster mother, and I was 6 years old. I heard first album from her, and and from my years, well, from my age, her from 6 to 12 was a really hard time. And
Oh,
without Marie and without Roxette, I became not the man I'm today. I'm sure, you know,
no.
you know. It was
Oh,
really helpful, really helpful, you know.
yes.
And so I say to my foster mother, okay, come on, we donate for her a little something. I own her this,
Oh,
you know.
wow.
You
Yeah.
know, I really said I can never tell her this because I was a many concert, but you know, they came not always out there and meet and greet the fans, you know, after the
No, no.
concert. So, but I
No.
give her my hand. I was 16 years old. I give Marie my hand, you know, and
Oh,
this was the first, you know,
oh,
yeah. And I say nothing. I say nothing. She shake me the hand and
oh.
thank you for being
Yeah.
here. As you say, I remember, and it
Yeah.
was a great honor for me, you know. And
Yes.
and I heard in the media she gone. I don't believe it really. I need really an hour and
No.
show, and she believed that was she gone, you know. And
Yeah.
I said to me that it's not fair, you know. She fights so
No.
hard because of her sickness, you know, and she must deserve to
Yeah.
hear with us to live, you know. She
Yeah.
deserved that, you know. And
Yes.
it's really shocking for me. And
Yeah.
it was so, I lost a friend. So when she fall, it's for me was,
Yeah.
I lost a friend, you know, over the years,
Yeah.
you know.
Mm.
And it was really shocking, you know,
Yes.
really. And how was it for you when you heard
When she,
Maria's pass away?
yeah. Um, I was, I saw Per not long after, so we talked about it, and he said that Marie's husband had called Micke, and Micke was not, he wasn't, it wasn't a shock for him because she had been very, yeah, she had been weaker and weaker and weaker and weaker.
Yeah.
So it was like, just like when you are very old and you just fade away, like. So it was not like a shock event for them,
Yeah.
but still, yeah. So Per hadn't seen Marie for quite some time because she didn't want him to visit them when she didn't live at home in the end. So she didn't want any visitors except for her family there.
Mm.
So so we knew about that she was fading away, but she kept it all the time private, and her husband was private,
Yeah.
which is they are very good at, I think, because it's not a funny moment to share or anything. So I feel she wants to be, I believe that she wanted to be, I mean, she wants us to know her as when she was healthy
Yeah. Of course, yeah.
and when she was vital and she could be Marie as we know her.
Yeah.
So she was just private in the end.
Yeah.
And I was, of course, very, very sad. But it was also sad in the end just because she was fading away. So it was a long time that you knew that she is with her family only now.
yeah, I said to me, that was really hard for me, it was so
Yeah,
shocking, and was so, I need really a whole day to realize she not coming back, we
yeah,
realized that, and
yeah,
every time when I hear Roxette now, I made it's for you, Marie. So I make
yeah,
this every time. So to honor her. And
yes,
it's really, really, yeah. Wow. I
yeah.
really never forget that. And we
Oh,
have end of the year had came a documentary here on TV. Listen to your
ah,
heart. Yeah,
yeah,
this was a documentary for Pierre made this after
ah,
Marie's
yeah,
death.
yeah,
You maybe remember, and
yeah.
I remember he say in the documentary he not speak with Marie a long time ago before she passed
No,
away. Yeah,
no,
yeah,
it
and
was because she was private, sort
yeah,
of.
yeah, and then she
Yeah,
and he said in the documentary, I was really surprised and I did not realize that it's true. He say, and
no,
I think, wow, really, that is when he says so something like that. Wow, whoa, wow,
yeah,
that was really
no,
really touched. But this was a
yeah,
great documentary.
ah,
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah, so many things to show the beginning, the singles, and
yeah,
and this was so
yeah.
many great memories, so
I
great
think I saw it.
concert clips
Yeah,
and stuff. Was wow,
yeah,
really overwhelming,
yeah.
and you know, I hope really one day is travel possible in this world again.
Yes.
We know my first one of the targets in my life is to visit the place where Marie's singing "Listen to Your Heart." Who
Ah, you mean it's in
in this
that
big
old
area,
castle.
yeah, this old castle.
Yeah,
I really hope that I can someday to travel there. I will
yeah,
standing there, and saw the stage when Marie and Per made
yeah,
"Listen to Your Heart," the video, and
yeah.
I really, I just really excited, so big castle and
Yeah.
so. Were you there in the castle? Have you saw
I
it?
actually I was in. We have sometimes concerts in it with
Oh,
Per. We play there sometimes, so they build a stage there, and it is on the little island. It's an island called Öland,
yeah.
and that's actually where I lived there when I was born.
Ah, whoa, whoa, whoa.
But I was so then I lived there when I was born till I was one. But it's a very nice place. It's the nice sea, and we have a queen and a king in Sweden, and they live there during the summers. They have their own castle there.
Wow,
It
wow.
sounds old, like a old fairy tale. But so I've been there many times, and it's very beautiful. So especially during summer, maybe, or maybe fall or spring, because it's a nice place.
It must really big, the castle. It must really big.
Yep, it's big, and you can walk up there in the yeah by the towers. You can walk there. So yeah, you
Yeah,
must go there.
yeah, of course. One day I will that for sure. Of course, that must be, I love that castle, and yeah, I really imagine it's so long time ago they made their record "Listen to Your Heart."
But yeah,
So many years. Wow,
so special. Yeah,
wow, wow.
but it's good if you go by train. You just go by train from Copenhagen, and you can go all the way up to the city called Kalmar.
Yeah,
And then you just take the bus over to that island. So it's not hard to get there.
maybe when you have time we can meet there when
Yeah,
I there when you have time. We can see.
Yeah,
We
yeah,
can see. Yeah, maybe it can work.
absolutely.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
When Per you asked you for the Roxette tour, how was the feeling for you? And you say yes immediately, or if you need time to think about that to join
yeah.
Per?
It sounds strange to me right now, but you see, I had my own pop band, Sandy Mush, and I wrote my own music. I am very like independent person, and I said to Per, you know what? I'm not good at backing vocals. It's bad for me to do the same thing too many times. And it's when you're backing vocals, you just sing short,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
then you have to wait, and then it's short. So I was afraid, how can I do this so many times? I don't know if I can do it. So, so but he because when I sang with Per normally, then I was more like a sidekick,
yeah,
so
yeah,
I
yeah.
could sing a little more and all that. But he let me do that in Roxette. I was jumping around and having fun with the audience. So I thought I was just gonna stand in the back like, no, 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 no,
Yeah,
no, no. And then
yeah,
have
yeah.
to wait for 20 minutes and then go back. But I got to play with the audience. So, but actually I was a little bit,
Nervous,
I
yeah,
said, no,
nervous, yeah.
I don't think I can do that. But he asked me twice, and then I said, okay, if you believe I can do it, then I can do it. So, so I had never been on a big tour like that before. So
Yeah. When Per you ask you for the tribute tour for Roxette for Marie, say you yes immediately, or need you a time to think about that?
you mean the tribute on television?
And the Per Gessel's Roxette.
Ah, that
Yeah,
one.
yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
then I
You
was
became
sure.
from a background to front woman. That I mean.
Yeah. Then it was easy for me. Only one challenge was that I was going to have a baby
Oh, okay.
just just before that. So I said to him, "How can I do this? My baby is 3 months."
Oh,
And he
yeah.
said, "Yeah, well, but your husband, he has a good music. He can join us. So he will play before us, and then and you will take the baby, and then you change." Aha! so, so we did it,
Oh, really
but
interesting. Really interesting. Yeah.
it was a little bit difficult, because then we need to travel 16 flights for 1 month with the baby, and that was when the first, the swine flu.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
We have we had swine flu that year.
Yeah.
And I was flying with my child all over Europe 16 times.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it was a little nervous, but it was and afterwards it was a little bit like, wow, I was waking up at night feeding my baby, staying up playing, and then after the tour I was like, oh, so totally exhausted.
Yeah,
But when
yeah.
after 3 months I was normal. So, and then I was just happy that we did it. It was so much fun.
What was your highlight on that tour when you made it? What was your ultimate highlight on that tour?
We were in Warsaw in Poland, and my husband is half Polish. So it was so cool when he started talking to the audience in Polish, and then they were so happy. And then Per said to me, I want to speak Polish too. It was so much fun. And then it was, that was really much fun. And then I love the song Doesn't Make Sense. Do you like that one? You
Yeah,
know the song?
yeah, of course.
Doesn't make sense to me. That song is so good. And that is the highlight in the music, I think.
Wow, wow, wow. It's really, really, really amazing to hear that story. Wow, wow.
Yeah. You like it?
Yeah, of course, this is a great story. Wow. And that is amazing. You have your a child with you on that tour. That is wow, wow. It's really brave from you. Really, it's really wow.
Yeah, but I'm not only brave, I'm stupid too. I'm like that. I'm really brave and really stupid. So I do, so I do strange things, but most of the time it's ending up well.
Or something like that. Yeah. You have so many solo stuff. What is for you the proudest thing in your solo stuff with Sandy or your own solo? What is the best? What do you think?
My best thing, well, it's also always funnier to share with someone else. So Sandy Mush is very special to me because it's my best friends and my husband. And I think the recordings of Sandy Mush, they are timeless. They don't seem to get old really.
Yeah,
So I think that and I'm really glad that we managed to make, like, we had these special clothes, and there was a concept idea. When I'm a solo artist, it's more like it's just me. So it's not so much of a concept. So I'm proud of the Sandy Mush things.
wow, wow. That's really, really great to hear. Wow. Because you have so many solo things, it's really, really great, Um, you are a songwriter too, and when you write a song, think you in your head, okay, this became maybe a number one hit or something like that when you write a song?
uh, Actually, right now I'm just writing more soulful music, and like music that is good for the soul.
Yeah, yeah,
And I'm not trying too much to write hit music right now, but it could be fun to do that sometime. And I know a man who is writing for good stuff for Katy Perry and so on. He's told me several times that he wants me to do something, but I have always felt that still it's more important to make something for a smaller audience, but that is very soulful and rich.
yeah.
Because I just think that there are too many hit songs in the world. But it would be good for my economy if I did it.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
But I think maybe when maybe there will be a time for that later on. I don't know.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Every single from you, I love that. You know, really. But the first one album from you, Dynamo, this was so magic, so this was so special, Of course,
Yeah.
Beauty, Love, Anything is a great album too, but the first one is always my favorite. It's always
Thank
my
you.
favorite. No, well, you're welcome.
Yeah.
So I have two last questions, and
Yeah.
the first one, how came the idea to start a Patreon for you?
Yeah, I was like, you see, I'm not a very social person.
Yeah,
I think I'm an introvert person. But so it's a little hard for me with like the other social media. That is when you speak to, you just like speak to the air, and then no one gets the proper answer.
yeah,
It's like it's a, and I'm also not, I just feel it's too much, maybe trying to get attention. And I just feel that I wanted Patreon to be more where it's a special place where you can, yeah, you can communicate. And that's it's, I mean, I am a person, you are a person, we are all people who have the same need to be communicating.
Yeah.
But the Facebook and the Instagram, it's not really communication. It's more like it's just scattered all over the place.
Yeah.
So I feel that Patreon is like slow food or soul food or
Yeah. 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 It's true. That's right. Yeah.
and I don't have to be like a concept or anything. I can just like this week now. Martin, my husband, he took a photo of you and me here because I think that I will share this week what's going on. It's in a real life of a musician this week.
Yeah.
And I can just send that out on Instagram or something because, oh, I don't want to do it if they don't want it. But if you are a patron, then I know that we have a relationship and you want it. Otherwise, you wouldn't be a patron.
Wow.
So it's a better place for me because I'm a slow food, soul food person.
I agree. Soul food is good. Music is good soul food. Good eating is soul food too. I believe
Yes.
really. I believe really. Something sweet is good for the soul. Just a cheesecake, just a caramel frappuccino from Starbucks or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is what I think is the what I connected to you, the soul food. I feel that every time you give not just only music, you give the music for the soul, and that's what I feel every time when we speak together.
Thank you.
You're welcome. You're welcome. And uh, yeah, no, the Patreon, this is so amazing, and so many songs. But okay, I not understand one word Swedish, but it's not a problem at all. I celebrate it too, because
Yeah.
I say to you, I listen some Roxette songs on Swedish, but I don't
Yeah.
understand. But I understand the rhythm and the refrain, and
Yeah.
it's really, yeah, it's unbelievable. Really, it's an interesting language, but I understand not just a word. For example, uh, how do you say in Swedish hello? By the way,
Hey.
hey, okay. Um,
Hey.
hey, yeah, okay. And goodbye in Swedish.
Hej då.
Hey, hey då,
Ja, hej då.
hey då. Yeah, that's a really hard. That's a really hard language. Yeah.
And you say cheese. Cheese. That's hi for
Ah,
you.
I,
Ollie.
we say yeah, just bye or
Cheese.
something. Just a moment. Yeah, it's different. Here the people say just bye, auf Wiedersehen, bis
Yeah.
bald and something like that.
Yeah.
Uh, I believe too when you learn German is a hard way to do. Many people say German is a hard language.
Yeah. Yeah, I could try.
Um, yeah, for example, good morning in Germany is Guten Morgen.
Yeah,
Guten.
guten Morgen.
Ah!
Okay. And guten Tag.
Yeah.
And
Perfect.
guten Abend.
Yeah, something. There's something. Perfect. Just perfect. Wow, incredible. You can sound speaking. Germany, Helena speak German with me. It's incredible. Yeah. Last question, Helena. What is your plan for this year? What you have planned? No
Yeah.
new future
We-
solo project or something?
Yeah. Yes. The good thing is that in August there is a premiere for a documentary that I have made music for, and it's a film about a man who was before a girl. So he's a transsexual, and so the premiere will be at World Pride. And then we will do some live performance. So I will sing together with a choir in a church, and then the director will show the movie, and then I will sing again.
Wow.
So it's going to be a live, and it will be live stream too.
Good to know.
Of course. And then we hope to go on a little tour around in all of Sweden when I sing and they see the movie, and then we go on pilgrim walk together. And it's because the movie has pilgrim walk in it. And then Per always has some plans, but now he cannot defy Corona, so
Yeah.
we have to wait with our plans. We have some plans, but we have to wait. And then he has some surprises coming soon. You just wait and you'll see. We have been recording all the time in Corona.
Yeah.
So we record very, very much. And now then I try to release some music. And I was invited to sing my Imagine on TV in Sweden this summer.
Wow.
Yeah,
Wow.
they like it.
Wow. Yeah, of course.
Yeah, and so I want to release some music, but I have to do everything myself, both produce it and everything. So it takes a little time now because of Corona.
Yeah.
You will see my week this week. I have I have another job too, so and that's good.
Yeah.
Because
of course. Yeah. It's
a
good.
musician can't work so much now. So, but I will try my best to release some new songs and so on. But you will go with me this week and you will see what it's like.
Can't wait. Patreon already. I have my eyes on it, of course. I wish you a great new week. Take care of you and your family, and we stay in contact. And yeah, thank you for everything.
Stay in touch and take care.
Bye, and
Bye.
we see
Bye.
us together. Ciao.
Yeah. Take care. Bye.
Welcome back, hoodies. Thank you, Helena, dear. This was amazing. Thank you so much. Ja, Helena, vielen Dank. Mein Gott, war das eine unglaublich tolle Reise. Und das wisst ihr nicht. Sie hat noch persönlich für mich etwas gesungen und der lieben Daisy Energy auch ein paar Worte gewidmet zu den tollen Sachen, die Daisy auch gemacht hat. Es war unglaublich. Also, ihr habt es gefühlt, ich habe das so gefühlt, als hätte ich mit einem Freund gesprochen, den ich schon ewig kenne. Und ich bin stolz und dankbar, dass sie sich die Zeit genommen hat, um hier dabei zu sein. So, ihr Lieben, ja, ich hoffe, das Jahr 2021 geht so weiter, wie es jetzt angefangen hat, ein bisschen positiver. Also ich sage an alle, durchhalten, bleibt gesund und wir hören uns sicher bald wieder. Ist alles in Planung und einfach dranbleiben. Also, bis dann. Ciao.
Das war Hoodie Place, der Interview-Podcast von und mit Olli.